Again, I just think it'll be interesting to see how Johnny Bairstow gets going in this innings, because I think this is the kind of surface where it might not really be an advantage to come in straight out of the cold. If you field it out there for 20 overs, and there's that signal.
Yeah, another change around the place. It's David Payne who's in and Fakazaman's out.
Yeah, and I think it'll be different for a bowler, but as a batter, just if you would have had the opportunity to be there for 20 overs, suss the pitch out, see what are the shots that you can play on this surface, what are the shots that you should avoid to play on this surface. Again, Johnny Bairstow, plenty of experience, quality cricketer. Mohammad Hussain, one of the top players from UAE.
229 innings for Johnny Bairstow. Strike rate of 139, nearly 6,000 runs, 500s, 31 50s, fine player. He was out there standing watching the bowlers warm up actually, and he was just chatting to me about why he was out there. Came out early to just check out the various actions, just so he could get used to the guys that he wasn't familiar with. He said some of these guys from Afghanistan, of course, UAE, can be very different, so he needs to get a little bit of homework done. Payne it is. His numbers were quite good that we saw a little while ago with his economy rate at 8. That's very tidy throughout his T20 career.
Yeah, just so interesting to see what my Emirates approach will be in these first 3 or 4 overs of the power play.
A swing back in towards him. It's just worth just reflecting on the run rate from the Vipers. Aravind is keeping because Andres Hose, of course, has damaged his calf. Overs 1 to 6, the Vipers are going at 8.5 and over. 7-15 they dropped to 6.6, and over 16 to 20 they climbed up to 9.8. Here's the injury to Andres Hose. There it is, calf straight away. Hopalong Cassidy was all the way down the pitch. Nicely bowled, good movement back in. We haven't got any official news, by the way, of it being a calf. I presume that is the case, Dr. Gavaskar.
Well, I think it's just because he's clutching his scarf. Seems to be a good indicator.
Thanks, Doctor. That's a good swing. Quite late swing as well from Payne.
Yeah, it's been a good over from Payne. Been right on the money. Excellent line and length, a little bit of shape into the right-hander as well. A magnificent arena over here in Abu Dhabi. One of the more picturesque grounds in the world.
Inside edge. Bowling some reasonable pace as well, Payne. So when the ball was nice and new, the run rate was absolutely fine. There wasn't too many dramas when the Vipers were batting earlier today. We presume that's going to be the case as well in the first 6 overs. They'll be thinking about not slowing down and dropping as much, if at all, actually, as the Vipers did in 7 to 15. That's picked up nicely. Nice and crisp. Lazim gets that away for a boundary. They needed that. 6 off the first over. Paran listed to come in at number 3 on that card at the moment. Banton after him, Pollard as well. A very strong, powerful lineup for my Emirates. Bairstow will want to set a nice tone at the top.
Khuzaima Tanveer, again one of those players from UAE who's impressed one and all.
A little bit straight, eased away onto the onside from Bairstow. Khuzaima into the attack now. Boundary off the last ball of the last over. Fine shot. That's our 197th big ticket 4 of the innings. Play big, dream bigger, big tickets.
That's a good shot.
Nicely bowled, good length, can't do too much with that.
Yeah, there was a little bit of wobble as the ball got to the batter. And that'll encourage Khuzaima. Good seam position as well.
Some very nice Yorkers yesterday, did Khuzaima from the UAE. Bottom edge onto the pad, still scampering through for 1.
Yeah, just get the feeling that maybe this pitch isn't as easy to bat on as we first thought it would be. A lot of mistimed shots, inside edges.
I'm quite keen to see how these guys go about batting. It certainly seemed that that was the case in the first innings of this game, but I want to see how my Emirates handle it. It's 2 for 23 against the Giants last night, and match number 8 ended up being a tied game and went to that super over. Pretty bowled nicely. Those numbers are very, very tidy for Khuzaima Tanveer. He's growing in leaps and bounds, actually, every time I see him in this tournament. Leg side picked up by Bairstow, and that's gone for 6. It might interrupt their game.
Yeah, that was a bit of a gift for Johnny Bairstow. For a player of his ability, his quality, half volley on the pads. At about 130 kilometers an hour, he's going to put that away with ease.
Deeply well dispatched of the day. Contender. Very nice shot from Johnny Bairstow. Delivering the goods of the moment like DP World. Bairstow. Oh, that's gone high. He's not happy with that. He smacked the bat onto his pads, and now he's gone. Hetmeyer takes that catch, and Khuzaima picks up a big wicket.
Yep, massive wicket. The top edge. Shimron Hetmeyer safe as houses. A deep square leg. He was never going to drop that. Again, just you can see Johnny Bairstow really unhappy with himself as soon as he played that shot. Much needed wicket for the Vipers. Early breakthrough. Johnny Bairstow goes for 8. It's 14 for 1.
Tom Banton now. Oh, that's a nice drive. On the up. Really nicely played. Good control from Wasim.
Yeah, excellent shot. I'm going to say 6 and out. Went high in the air, but Shimron hit Maya. Cool as a cucumber, was never going to drop that.
Thickish outside edge. There's no one down. A third man, and that's run away for 4. So this is a really good start to this over. 6 off the first 2.
Yeah, they've got to make the power play count. They're going to try and be a little ahead of the curve when the power play ends.
Cutter from Payne. Plays reasonably conservatively at the start of his innings. There's Banton. Wasim eases that one onto the onside. Banton's coming on strike now, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes about it. Wasim's got 13 off 8 now.
The wicket of Johnny Bairstow once again top edge and comfortably caught.
Tried to roll his wrists. As he was walking off, he was making a movement as though he shouldn't have rolled his wrists, and he still just pumped it onto the grass banks. Really important wicket for the Vipers first up to get rid of Bairstow. Top shot. Good work that. Nicely played by Banton. First ball for 4.
Yeah, good use of the feet over there just to dance down the track a little bit. A little shimmy and a quality shot.
Big over this, 11 runs from it. Still 2 balls to go in the over from Payne. He bowled a beauty in the previous over. He's getting a bit of tap on this one. Nice little shuffle, as Rowan was saying. And he's cracked that away as well. That's a wonderful shot. Just transferred his weight a little bit with the back foot and slapped it for 4.
Yeah, excellent over for my Emirates so far. 15 coming off it. Again, just that little shimmy down the track and then creates a base. And like you said, Hazy, transfer of weight on the back foot. He plays a wonderful shot.
Very good over for the Emirates. 15 from it, 29 for 1 after 3. Nice for batsmen to arrive at a venue where they have enjoyed batting at. Tom Banton is one of 2 batters who average 50 plus in ILT 20 games at Abu Dhabi. Averages 53.8. The other one is Kyron Pollard, who averages 50.8. Both on the My Emirates lineup. Lucky Ferguson now into the attack. He can be a handful. Dot ball to start.
First game of the tournament for Lockie Ferguson. And this is the advantage of having a really strong squad. You can rest your players, make sure they're 100% fit. They've rested Naseem Shah for this game, who had a outstanding game last night. And I actually think that's really good man management from the Vipers.
Except for the power play. Correction. The super over. Didn't get that right at all. got away with it really in the end. There's big Tom Moody overseeing everything. Big Tom.
Paris Mambre from my Emirates coaching staff. He was part of the Indian coaching staff and now back to the Mumbai Indians franchises across the world. A wonderful coach, Paris Mambre. Really, really good with the bowlers. And there's Robin Singh having a word with Nicholas Pooran. Again, someone who's spent many a summer coaching teams and getting the best out of players.
It's a big game for my Emirates. Got a real chance here, just 160 to win. Robin Singh just very intent and making sure they try and pick up some points here. They're number 5 on the points table against the Vipers, who are number 1. Full toss straight to the fielder, no run. They don't have Andres Host for a while, the Vipers. They're going to have a big hole to fill, not just at the top of the order of the batting, but also, of course, in the keeping department as well. A little bit leg side. He's got away with that. That's a very good start for Lucky Ferguson. Just 2 from it, 4 done, 31 for 1.
Well, Andres House sitting out, right calf injury, apparently. And speaking from a little bit of experience, that's 2 to 3 weeks. And be careful of the left one, because they often go not long after on the other side. Shame for Andres House. Curran into the attack, and the 1x bat power play. I do say, you win the power play, you can win the game. He went after David Payne a little bit in that previous over. Some nice boundaries. Banton with some good timing. Know each other very well from their days in the UK. One for 1 in the 5th. Need to go overly hard. Required rate just a tick over 8 on a pretty good surface. Was evening to you.
Good evening, Dooley. 31 for 1. Bit of support from my Emirates. Required run rate just over 8. Not a problem there, as long as you don't lose wickets. It's not a bad wicket to bat on. Maybe double pace with the new ball. Wickets in hand will be the key in this chase.
Finds the gap. Just gave himself a little bit of room.
Brilliant shot this. Gave himself a bit of room and played that late behind point. Here we go. That was his 3rd boundary. He's looking really good, Benton. In good nick.
Pinch one. They have to be quick. Quick enough. Lockie Ferguson, the fielder.
When you're defending 160, these singles should be stopped. And they add extra pressure on the batting side. 5 fours and a 6 so far in their brief innings of 36 for 1 in 4.4 overs. Sam bowling his first over, no swing whatsoever. He's bowling around the wicket. The idea is to bring the ball back into the right-hander with the angle and hit the stumps.
Gapped him again behind point for 4 more. Wasim this time.
Sensible cricket from Wasim. He's a very good batter in this format. Top, the highest run getter for UAE. Dangerous player. Can hit some big shots. Yeah, nicely played between the gap. Third man was up in the circle. Obviously, not the best delivery. Pace up. And I think he'll come back to plan B. Sam Curran, maybe the variations.
Looked in the moon ball, was? No, it wasn't the moon ball. Just the one, but another good over of batting. 10 from it, 41 for 1. Was rough to a decent start as well. They just didn't ever seem to really capitalise on that opening stand of 90. Lost host through that. That didn't count as a wicket falling. It was retired hurt. Well, we all have to put our opinions forward before games start. This is the... Where have you been, Waz? 2 games. Where you've been on a busman's holiday. 2 games. Everyone else 5, 4, 3, 5, 5, 5.
Believe me, I'll catch you guys up soon. I went to London for a day for some work. Came back today morning, right here, doing my 3rd game. So far, so good. What a shot! Picked up beautifully towards square leg for the maximum. They're on fire here, my Emirates. 48 now for 1.
That's the second one of the innings, and it took the Vipers till the 18th over to hit their first. Just got you off the hook a little bit too, that was, I think, at maximum.
Vipers were 78 for no loss in 10 overs. And then they just couldn't get any runs. They were losing wickets in by intervals.
So, sorry, Waz, 2 games. You said you went to London for some work. Is this not work?
This is work as well. There was also work as well. So now, obviously, they changed my schedule. I've got 3 games in 3 days. No complaints. And then I have to fly to New York for a day on Friday.
I hope all of your games are in Abu Dhabi as well.
They actually are. And Sharjah. Thanks, Dooley. Love you too, buddy.
Work him hard while he's here, folks. Work him hard while he's here. Great to have you with us, mate. Great to have you with us. Always good. Good short ball. Bit of pace on from Ferguson. And a very tidy first over, just went for 1. Always a crucial over, isn't it? The last one before the power play ends. The batters seem to go after it.
...140 kilometres, Lockie Ferguson. He's got some wheels, absolutely. And they need a wicket here, because at this moment, they are kind of cruising my Emirates. 49 for 1. 2 balls to go for this power play.
Inside edge, drifting, would have been gone. Would have been gone. He was just Max Holden with the fielding. Wasim was a long way down.
It was a slow ball. He didn't pick it up. Wasim missed it completely, probably going down leg, maybe inside edge, and direct hit. Wasim would have been in the dressing room. It wasn't even in the frame. Crucial wicket this for Vipers. Pressure is building up. On both sides, they need a wicket and they need a partnership. My Emirates.
By this time, no, not to be. 8 from the over. Power play done. 49 for 1. $51 for 1 the Vipers, 49 for 1 My Emirates. Right, Dalwar Dekau in the umpire contest for you, who captained My Emirates in the final of the DP World ILT20 Season 2. Nicholas Puran, Karen Pollard, Ambati Raudu or Tim David. Get your answers in. T's and C's do apply. Some great prizes up for grabs as well. Noor Ahmed.
He's the key. Noor Ahmed, look at his average, look at his economy, and of course 200 wickets already. 217, 5 for 11, his career best. And he's the man, no slip in place.
He comes up, comfortable single. He's not an easy player it doesn't very often get them to bounce above the stumps. It's very skiddy. We've seen a couple of his wickets already in the tournament. Guys looking to pull.
So he got Nabi out as well in the first game or the second game, the quicker one. He kept low a bit because that's what he bowls, like he just mentioned beautifully. Straighter into the wicket. And he tried to hit the stumps. This is a sensible cricket. You don't need more than 8 and over. Now it's just under 8 required run rate. Just go run a ball against the main bowler. The best bowler will take this beauty. The belt. He's number 4 on the list. Early doors in this tournament anyway.
It's all about points. Wickets count, obviously. Dot balls count. Becomes a points situation. Fazilak Faruqi, last year's winner. Wacha Salam Khil. Year number 2, Omar Zai, 9 wickets. He's gone 2, 3 and 4 in his 3 games so far. Azmatullah Omar Zai, well out in front.
He's in very good nick even with the ball and with the bat. He's a very useful cricketer. Beautiful delivery. Maybe the googly from Noor. I remember seeing him in, I think 2021 it was, when the COVID happened. We played half the PSL here in Abu Dhabi in this ground in June. It was about 48, 49 degrees. And he won us a game against Lahore, I reckon. And nobody knew who he was at the time. And now he's one of the premier bowlers in world cricket.
The supply chain for franchise cricketers, or for franchise cricket around the world, out of Afghanistan, has been brilliant the last few years. He's just one of many. Noor Ahmed. This was from a match against the Giants last evening. A little expensive, but a couple of wickets.
The beauty of Afghanistan cricket is they come up with this amazing, mysterious, bowlers. Either it's a left arm leg spinner, or the carom ball, or Rashid Khan, or the leg spinners. It's incredible. Gazanfar as well.
Mujib and Rashid and Gazantfa, Noor, many of them 56 for 1. Getting into it.
Got some moves, absolutely very impressive. It's going with the music. And of course, before the play, Noor is having a word with one of the premier spinner in world cricket, Rashid Khan, his skipper as well, Ferguson. It's because I'm a Tanvir, got 1 wicket already.
He's got 2 now, was straight through the gate. This is what he does so well, Khuzaima Tanvir. He's been in brilliant form in the early parts of this tournament.
What a delivery, just nipped back enough. High arm action, hits the deck, hits the seam, nipped back, gap between the pad and bat, off stump gone. Important wicket for Vipers. And Wasim goes for 24 of 21, now 56 for 2, my Emirates.
With the fall of that wicket, Mr. Akbar Ali Khan will tap the watch and we'll have ourselves a strategic timeout. Coming to the end of the strategic timeout, I'm about to make history because yesterday we'd never had a super over in the history of the DP World ILT 20. We had one yesterday, I called it, and we've never had a hat-trick. We're about to see one. Khuzaima Tanvir on a hat-trick.
Hence the slip place, new batter. This was his first wicket, Bairstow. And of course, Wasim, beautiful delivery. nipped back, off stump gone. And now the hat-trick ball. Big day for a fast bowler.
Same delivery, just maybe on the line of off stump, nipping away, slip in place. Oh, didn't carry. It didn't carry. Oh, unlucky.
He did the best. And so did you, Dooley. He was listening to you. That's what exactly you wanted him to bowl. Good seam up, nipped away, it didn't carry. He played it nicely though. Credit to Puran with soft hands. 10,000 plus runs from this great man, Nicholas Puran. 400s and 62 50s. What a record.
Yeah, he's right up there in the conversations of best T20 batters going around the world at the moment. Nicholas Puran. It's a terrific delivery. Just look at the movement. Back in, through the gate. I've seen him do this so often in the last 12 months or so.
And Wasim wasn't expecting that seam. So he got shocked after that. It's just nipped back. Before that, I think nothing was moving around as much. And hat-tricks are all about sometimes just to calm and try to bowl the length delivery what you want to. Sometimes you get overexcited as a bowler.
Yeah, nice delivery. One of those magnificent belts up for grabs for the best UAE player of the tournament as well. Zaima's putting his hand up for that in the early stages. Runs. Wickets. 6 wickets at an economy of just over 8. Won them a game with the bat. 32 off 12.
He has improved a lot. That's what DP World IL T20 does to UAE cricketers.
End of the 8th over, 58 for 2.
$58 for 2. Wasim, last batter to be dismissed, 24 from 21. Yeah! That's hitting ground, surely. More of optimism in that appeal. Arvind, the wicketkeeper, going up. Aaron Gavaskar alongside me. Don't feel this is going to be threatened.
Foot's down, grounded behind the line. I'm satisfied. Batter's grounded behind the line. I'm ready to make my decision for the big screen.
Yeah, easy decision for Leslie Reefer, the TV umpire. Not out.
Yeah, as mentioned, initial decision, not threatened. For the reviews. Just trying to create a little more pressure on Nur Ahmed. He's been a wicket taker for the Vipers, so they know how important it is to blunt him.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He's someone they look to for picking up wickets in the middle phase, the middle overs. And he does that really well.
Right, he has a positive matchup against Nicholas Puran. In 7 innings, he's dismissed Puran 3 times. Will it happen again? Puran will be aware of his threat.
Well, I think just the good thing for Nicholas Puran is that the required rate is under 9 at the moment. So it gives him the luxury of getting set and then playing the big shots. This is a ground that he knows really well. He knows the angles, the pitch, how it behaves. Has played a lot of cricket over here at this ground. And he knows exactly how to pace his innings.
Again, just trying to finish the ball on the stumps. Nurahmed understanding the importance of getting the wicket of Nicholas Puran. My Emirates will be focusing heavy on this partnership.
Yeah, they'll be hoping that these two bat at least in the 15th over. And they'll have a target in mind. In the last 5, how many do you think we can chase if we've got wickets in hand? Yeah, single to end the 9th is 64 for 2.
So Nurahmed wicketless after 2 overs. That's maybe a mini win for My Emirates because haven't allowed him to prize a wicket. What they'll also want to do is not to leave too many for the last 5 and put themselves under pressure. That's the equation. My Emirates require 96 from 66. A required rate of just under 9. Yeah, there is our head of broadcast and production, Zub Hussain, alongside Salman Hanif, tournament director, DP World ILT20. Lucky for his 3rd. He's been very frugal, Lucky Ferguson, just conceding 9 runs in his 2 overs. Ro, what have you appreciated about this effort? He's just enjoying the match. Salman Hanif, tournament director, DP World ILT20, right of screen. Zub Hussain, head of broadcast, to his right as well.
Well, I'll tell you what's been really good about Lockie Ferguson's effort so far is that he's coming in after 3 games. And he's hit the right areas. And just as we've said, he's hit the right areas, he bowls a full toss. How often have we seen that? But taking up your way, other than that loose delivery right there, he has been top class.
That's why we love this game, because it's so unpredictable. When you just think of things going in a certain way, the opposite happens. It pushes you as a player to be consistent or strive for consistency.
I just think Lockie Ferguson probably will be thinking about how do I go about breaking this partnership. Is it dot ball pressure? Do we build dot ball pressure and take that required rate, which is 8.67 to about 10, 11 and over? Or do I get a fielder in, a slip in place?
A lot of pride at stake as well when you look at these two opposition teams. Lucky Ferguson back in the fold for the first time this season after suffering that hamstring injury, so he'll want to be impactful, not just as a bowler but as captain of this franchise, the Vipers. This man has done a fabulous job in Ferguson's absence. Sam Curran captaining for 3 matches, securing 3 wins. Yeah, this is a special here in Abu Dhabi. Crickmas Wonderland Fun Park with all these niceties, the attractions for the kids at this very special time of the year. Kids always expectant, waiting presents. Happy time of the year with family and friends. And they could be in that space right here at the side stadium. Good work, good hand from Hetmeyer. Doesn't prevent the single though. So another tidy over from Ferguson. 7 coming from it, 71 for 2. Both teams after 10. The Vipers, they were 78 without loss. My Emirates 71 for 2. My Emirates just keeping that required rate in check. Top edge. Is it? Off the pad. Hetmeyer just asks a question.
It doesn't look like they're going to go up to the TV umpire. No DRS. Oh, he spoke about the fact that which way is Lockie Ferguson going to go? Dot ball pressure or a slip? He's got a slip in place over here. And he knows the importance of breaking this partnership.
And 2 deliveries ago, ball just coming off the thigh of Nicholas Buran. He was using that horizontal bat stroke. Didn't make contact. Doesn't look his fluent best, Nicholas Buran. Got a 40 in the first game and scored many in the second game.
Well, they've just got to keep picking these singles up. In terms of boundary count, though, at the moment they've matched the Vipers in terms of 6s, 2 apiece. But in terms of boundaries, 13 for the Vipers in their innings, and My Emirates have got 7 up until now.
Yeah, just saying with Nicholas Buran before this innings, 51 runs off 51 balls. You very rarely see him struggle and scratch around with his fluency. So not the ideal start for him with the bat in this tournament. He is a quality player. He's accustomed to scoring runs at a rapid pace. But he will have to adapt. Will have to find that fluency and form. Gap finding skills, supreme on that occasion. That's a classical stroke from Tom Banton to get 4.
A shot of the highest quality. As you said, classical cover drive. Weight leaning forward. And he finds the gap to perfection.
Nothing in the over. 78 for 2.
.82 required of 54. In theory, should be an easy chase because you've got Nicholas Purun and Tom Banton at the crease. Required rate just over 9 runs and over. Tell you what, the Vipers are doing really well though. In the last 2 overs, a boundary has been hit, but they've made sure that the over hasn't gone for more than 7. Quality shot this was. Look at that reach with the front foot to get to the pitch of the ball. Just magnificent technique.
Right, what's going through the minds of Nicholas Purun and Tom Banton? How many are they comfortable with to chase in the last 5? At the moment, 80 required as they complete that couple runs. Those 2 out in the middle, I don't want to be scoring more than 50 in the last 5. So that means in these remaining 3 or 4 overs, I need to get at least 30, 35 runs.
Well, Nicholas Purun's recent form. 46 in the first game that My Emirates played. 5 in that second game against the Sharjah Warriors. But you're absolutely right. What you don't want is to be chasing more than 10 and over for the last 5. And with the batting that My Emirates have, you would think like in another couple of overs, one of these 2 batters will have to step on the gas. Just accelerate a little bit, shift through the gears.
And the last thing you want is, of course, to have capacity like a Romario Shepherd, a Karen Pollard, and fall short. If you can't get the target, you might as well try with that intent to score boundaries, like on this occasion. Great shot from Purun. Didn't seem to apply a lot of muscle on this stroke. The timing was superb.
Yeah, and with one hand. Excellent timing. And again, what he did really well was to find the gap there. Right. Now, 3 consecutive overs where they've got a boundary. Can they make this one count? The previous 2, they got 7. They've got 6 of the first 3. Can they make this a 12-run over? Another boundary.
Well, Purun will be mindful of Kuzaima and that skill to seam the ball. We saw that on display early on. He can't just lead you into a false sense of security as a batter. Of course, to Mohammad Wasim, he bowled a delivery that went straight and then one that came in, seamed 1.1 degree, clipped that off stump. That's terrific skills to have as a bowler.
Good from the Vipers. Even though they're conceding a boundary, they're still going making sure that my Emirates are still going below the asking rate.
Yeah, the bogey cam working hard on the perimeter. Pulled away. Nicholas Puran at his very best. Very rarely misses out to this type of delivery. It was pace on short and he latched onto it. 88 for 2 after 12.
'88 plays 92. That's the story at the moment. That's why those worms are getting so close at this stage. Vipers were only one down with 8 overs to go. Got to 160 in the end. Need to go 9 runs and over from here. A couple of sixes only for Emirates. 10 fours. Down Lawrence. Into the attack. Economy rate of just a shade over the 8 mark. A bit of off spin eventually. That's our DP World Smart Truck buggy cam. Want to stay ahead of the game, you need to keep updating. All about new perspectives and new tech, and that's how DP World stays at the forefront of global trade. That's the shot that DP World Smart Truck buggy cam is providing for us right now. I understand you drove that last year. Is that the word?
Well, I gave the bloke that does drive it normally a little bit of grief because it was the easiest job on the crew. I said I can't believe anybody actually gets paid to do that. So the challenge was thrown out for me to go and give it a go and drive it, and point proven, it was very simple.
And fun?
Yeah, just like a remote control car, isn't it?
I can imagine, yeah. Going straight down the ground. A couple of bounces and that rolls away for a boundary early in the over.
He won't stay around for too long, I don't think, Nicholas Puran, with Dan Lawrence a little bit towards the toe end. He probably wanted more aerial, but it was dead straight, so no danger.
Hit pretty hard as well. 67 required off 45 balls. Power to come in that change room as well, in the dugout. Ticking that over with a single to bring Banton on strike. His strike rate's 130.
In that range, I mean, they're just keeping up with the run rate pretty much at the moment, in that range where one over that goes for 13, 14, 15, and these two are more than capable of something like that. Just brings the game right back in their favour.
A few problems around the place with gripping the ball as well with the dew, which is going to help the batsman, obviously, with the ball skidding on a little bit. Stopping a little bit in the first innings from time to time. The 7 off this over so far. 1 ball to go now. Big game this for my Emirates, sitting 5 on the table. Need to make sure they get up here. Play against the side that is the table toppers. A little bit short and a little bit wide. Can only find the sweeper for a single. 8 from the over, 13 done, 96 for 2.
That's the end of the program. The final was 96 for 2 by Emirates.
Important to point out that the Vipers, the Giants, Capitals, Knight Riders have all played 3 games up until now. Emirates 4 today, played 2. Playing in their 3rd now. Vipers playing in their 4th. Jose Warriors have only played 2 at this stage as well. There's a line between the top 4 and the last 2. 64 from 42. The shade over 9.1. Which isn't a problem with Nicholas Perrin. He sticks around for a while. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Good work from Sam Curran.
It looked like it was just angling back in. It's held its own. A touch. Seam position, like, yeah, scrambled seam, and it's just hit the wrong side for Nicholas Perrin's sake. Moved away a touch.
This could well be a very important over, this one. They happen to keep this nice and quiet. That wind predictor might just change a bit. At the moment it's reading 74% to my Emirates. Oh, he said that straight up. Who wants that one? Who's calling for it? Hetmeyer's underneath it, and I'm not sure if he got much on it. Put down Nicholas Perrin. Can't give him too many chances, that's for sure.
Oh, it was incredibly high. He had to make a lot of ground. Called Hassan Nawaz off the ball. He said, mine, 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 as he was running in. See the hand go out. Just went straight through. When they go so high like that into the dark sky, that they come down just a lot more than you think. They hit the hands a lot sooner than you think. The depth perception is very difficult when it goes straight up.
You've got to make sure you're underneath them before, nice and settled, it starts hurtling down towards you. So he wasn't well placed with it coming down. That was the problem, and then it obviously came down too quickly.
Flatter trajectory, you get a bit of the light, you can pick it up a bit quicker, but you can see there, he thought he was in a position to catch it, but it just burst through the hands before they were ready.
He'll, it's clearly very annoyed with himself, Hetmeyer. His partnership worth 42 off 38 balls. Another dot ball from Curran. Only conceded 2 off 4 balls in this over.
Well, you called it. It's a big over in the context of the game. If they can get a tight one through here, the Vipers, just put that run rate over 10. A little bit more pressure on my Emirates. Yes, they've got plenty of power. Saw a little bit of this through the Vipers innings, didn't we? Strike rates of 110, 120.
Looking that on the onside, might be out this time. Oh, that's a great catch. Hetmeyer takes a beauty this time. That is a wonderful, wonderful catch. Had to come a long way forward and got the full-length dive in. Top stuff from Hetmeyer.
Yeah, the flatter trajectory. Cycle Hub, catch of the season contender. Might be in for himself a brand new bike. Yeah, that's wonderful work. Wonderful work from Hetmeyer. Doesn't cost too much, the drop earlier in the over. Nicholas Perrin, a laboured 31 by his high standards of 29 balls. He's gone. My Emirates are 98 for 3 now. We will have a strategic timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to announce the winners of record match. जी हाँ दोस्तों हमारी आ चुकी है कि हम रेफर ड्रॉ के जो winners हैं वो अनाउंस करें. ये winners होंगे mixed sweepers, both of you have more lucky winner. So बने रहिए, बताएंगे आपको winners. So the winner for iPhone 17 Pro is Mukul Sharma. Ticket number is 36015988. I repeat, the winner for iPhone 17 Pro is Mukul Sharma. Ticket number is 360159988. Big congratulations to Mukul Sharma, opening iPhone 17 Pro. Now, the winner for Luxury Staycation is Richard Watch. The ticket number is 35519722. Name is Richard Watch. Ticket number is 35519722. Now, the winner for shopping voucher worth 1,000 dirham is Ahmed Hogan. Ticket number is 355-19971. Name is Ahmed Hogan. Ticket number is 355-19971. So big congratulations to all the winners, and I request each one of you, please visit your registration desk, which is at the Max Wonderland. So go here, claim your prizes, and once again, congratulations to you. Thank you. So Abu Dhabi क्या लगता है कौन सी टीम जीतेगी? Desert Vipers या फिर Emirates? चलिए देखते हैं किस टीम के ज़्यादा फैंस हैं इसमें ना, right? Fans of Desert Vipers, come on, make some noise! Now, fans of my Emirates, make some noise! Well, what a match! They need 61 myself balls now. Let's get ready for the countdown. Please join us for the countdown. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Timeout's just about finished. 98 for 3 now. My Emirates. Job for the Vipers didn't get much easier because big Karen Pollard's arrived with nearly 15,000 runs under his belt in T20 cricket. 62 from 37. They need someone who can hit a couple of boundaries, and Pollard's probably exactly that guy. Massive unit. Curran. And a dot ball to finish. A wicket and just 2 runs from it. 14 done. 98 for 3. Imagine with over 10 and over required now, 10.33 to be precise, at Shepherd. We come in next. He batted beautifully in the last game that he batted in Sharjah. 31 off 10 in that game. Play with a great deal of power. Payne back into the attack. None for 21 at this stage.
Pollard advancing first ball, then a very test match like leave, and then a stare and a couple of words from Big Karen. More of a stare, double teapot. Still going at it. Start of this over.
As he delivered the ball, Sam Curran, he screamed out Polly as the ball was on its way down to him.
He talked about maybe sending Super Mario in next, or Mario Shepherd. We had Robin Singh on the show post-match after that Sharjah game and talked about why Tajinder Dhillon came and he said, this boy's got power as well. And he came out and hit his second ball for 6, I think it was, over long on. And we sort of asked the question in the comm box when he walked out, why? He's all padded up, ready to go too, but he hits a long ball and are very keen on his striking ability as well.
It's going to be called a wide, it is.
See what Payne's trying to do here, take away the short side of the ground, slightly shorter obviously, as we talked about in the pitch report, Hazy, to the west. The wicket, terrific catch. Cycle Hub catch of the season contender, that is for sure.
Yep, a nice bike to be given away to the winner, courtesy of Cycle Hub at the end of the season.
That's 100 by Emirates.
On the left was the drop. A couple of balls before, on the right was the catch. One was the Sky on the left. One on the right had to come screaming in and dive full length and took it inches from the ground. It was a wonderful catch. Bringing the sweepers into play, just the one though.
Again, good from Payne, using that bigger side of the ground, driving the ball into the surface, in towards the hip. You go and pace off slower balls into the surface. You've got an option of a leg stump Yorker if you want. 4 men in the circle are all on the offside, so he doesn't want to give anything off stump or outside at all. Off stump is probably the furthest he wants to go. Anything outside of that is a mistake from a bowling point of view.
Can't get through the inner ring. Good bowling from Payne.
And from a captaincy perspective, you're saying, I will accept 1 wide, maybe 2 wides down the leg side when you're trying to bowl to this plan, as long as you're not going for boundaries through the offside.
Now that's gone high, but straight towards the man out there who's going to take a comfortable catch. Nawaz is the man that takes that quite comfortably. Good work from Payne. That's a big wicket to give it to Banton at this stage.
It's just smart cricket from Payne. Use the extremities, use the bigger side of the ground, said into the surface. You have to get it so well to clear that boundary. It was high up on the stickers, and Hassan Nawaz with a comfortable catch. Been good. Again, David Payne. Banton gone for 34. 101 for 4.
The batter from my Emirates is the Jumbo Bello.
'Chajinder it is. 'Chajinder Dillon is in the middle. Best of 95, strike rate 144. This over's also been really good. The previous one was superb as well. This one going for only 3 and picking up a wicket. Hard down the ground, just over the top, and that's gone for 4. Trickles into the advertising triangle. Good way to finish the over. 7 from it. 15 done, 105 for 4 now.
After 15 overs, 105 for 4 by Emirates.
.55 from 30 balls. Need to go to 11 runs and 0 from here. They do have 6 wickets in hand. They've got Pollard, who's just got off the mark. Dillon's just picked up a boundary the first ball that he's faced. Curran went for only 3 in the last over he bowled. Now they can go. Now they're thinking about 2 after saying wait initially for some time, and now doubling up.
He got away with it, Jinder Dillon. Last ball of the previous over. What I couldn't quite understand was the field change. It just brought Long On up inside the circle and moved a deep third back. And I'm not sure David Payne knew that had happened. I don't think he knew it had happened because he was expecting that to be one.
That's nicely bowled from Curran, bang on target. Can't take too many risks with that sort of delivery.
Pretty simple catch for Hassan Nawaz out in the deep. Look at the bowling options, Hazy, and Payne's got one left, Khuzaimah's got one, Lockie Ferguson's got one, Sam Curran has got another one after this. So they can finish out with all seam. Nua's bowled 3, Lawrence 1, so that gets rid of that 4. And they've got all their best bowling options available to them now, the Vipers. 11 and change required per over.
Oh, that's nicely picked up. Strong wrist, who just pumped that for 6. Effortless. Dillon's played a terrific shot.
Well, that's why he's out in front of Super Mario. That's exactly what Robin Singh was telling us the other night. He said, we have been so impressed with his ball striking ability in the training sessions prior to the tournament. We feel that is his spot. He's faced 2 balls and he's gone 4-6.
Done that easily. What a wonderful shot that is. Guys have been trying all night to do that. Second ball he faces, he puts it on the bank. There's the moon ball. Hetmeyer stops it eventually. The lengths of the seamers and the Vipers have been bowling tonight. There's the lengths. And the length balls have been bowling 55%. The slot only 6. Yorkers, we haven't seen much. 2% only. And short balls at 29%. So that's really good work on this pitch, bowling at that sort of length. Obviously had the benefit of batting earlier. So the blueprint was there from my Emirates. It worked out that's where they needed a bowl. Oh, that's another moon ball from Sam Curran. Sometimes it doesn't find its correct target. That's a wide.
Players have seen a little bit more of it now. Still not easy to play. Just tending to wait a little bit longer for it. He often follows it with a really good bouncer. Interesting to see what he does here to Pollard.
2 balls to go in the over. Looking for 2 again. Should be able to do that quite comfortably. They might be able to think about 3. Yep, they're turning and coming back for the 3rd. Good running. Nice work. This has now turned into a very handy over. 14 runs from it and there's still 1 ball to go.
Brilliant from Jinder Dillon there. He knew straight away. He really took off. You watch him go. He sees where it's going and he thinks, now I've got to hustle for the second one. Look at his hustle here. Puts the bat into the right hand. That is perfect technique. Really good response.
Pretty important delivery, this one. Puffing and puffing the big fella. Down the non-strikers end, Pollard. Jinder on at 11 now. 3 balls only is faced. Oh, he swiped that as well, and he's hit that beautifully, and that's also gone for 6. That's outstanding work. 20 runs off the over, 16 done now, 125 for 4.
Equation simplified. pulling that last over. 20 off the last over. Jinder showing exactly why he is so highly rated with the bat. Azam Akram alongside me. Clean ball striking.
Absolutely phenomenal. 17 of just 4 deliveries. Much needed strike rate of 425. And that too under pressure. Now required run rate is under 9. 8.75 to be exact. This is a big over. He's got one more to go, Noor. Let's see. And Pollard is a danger man as well, especially against the spinners. And his strike rate is very high against the left arm leg spinners this year.
Very close. Karan Pollard was pulling away to leg. The attempted big shot. Leg side. Made no contact on that occasion.
That was a quicker ball and it kept low as well. That's why it does it beautifully. Pollard is a player. He's a big lad. He can go straight if he's in his slot.
7th time he's facing Nur Ahmed in T20 cricket. And he goes over. That extra cover, long off region. Was a chance, a difficult one. Aaron couldn't hold on. But it flies all the way for 6.
Yeah, big man got the power. Absolute brutal. Look at that shot. He picked it up. The googly maybe with the spin. Flat. No chance. 78 meters. Good effort by Sam Curran, but it was too quick.
Punched away, not properly off the middle of the bat. But he gets 4. Fortuitous, but welcomed by my Emirates.
10, dot ball, 6 and a 4. Pressure back on the Vipers. 135 now. Emirates. Required run rate 7.14. Very important. Whenever this guy hits, it stays hit.
To be fair, it's one of the significant changes we've seen from Pollard against spin. He's opening up that offside as a scoring option. There again. Not looking to tug the ball leg side as we saw early in his career. He was slightly one-dimensional, but with age, with experience, with know-how, he's showing that all-round balance to his batting.
Power is still there. Powerful lad, big lad, strong boy. 11 runs from the over now. 24 required on 20 deliveries with the 6 wickets in hand. He's got mid-on back on the circle, mid-wicket cow corner there as well, square leg in front of, just behind leg umpire.
Red dot ball. Damage already done in the over with the bat by my Emirates. 11 so far in that equation. 24 from 19 now. An appeal. The umpire may just review this. He was backing away to Jinder.
We have an umpire review for stumping. It's a fair delivery. I'm looking at the try screen at the moment. Just take it back. Take it back. Forward, forward, forward. Can you zoom in on the right-hand side, please? Yeah, there's just something grounded beyond the popping crease. I'm satisfied and ready to make my decision for the...
Decision pending. And should be not out. There it is, confirmation comes. End of the spell for Nur Ahmed, end of the over, 136 for 4. Haven't seen a half century in this match so far. Many batters getting start, not able to go past that half century landmark. Here's Ferguson. Maybe that's a sign of the slowness of this pitch, the challenge of batting at this venue. Remember, the first of 11 matches to be played here this season for DP World ILT20.
Last ball of the last over. Good spell from Noor. 4 overs, 31, no wicket. Yeah, coming back to your point, I said early on the first inning, this wicket looked too paced to me with the new ball, especially. And this over is very, very important. Oh, beautifully played. Nicely timed. Into the gap for a boundary. No problem whatsoever for the big man. And a quick delivery, 139 kilometers an hour.
He's been in excellent form, Karen Pollard, in 2025. One of his more prolific years with the bat in T20 cricket. Had a superb Caribbean Premier League. Started the tournament with a half century in the first game. And they didn't cross the line. And he's batted well. And he's doing so tonight again.
Yeah, another single. Perfect start. 6 runs from the over. 4 deliveries to come. Required run rate. And the 7 now. 18 from 16. Shouldn't be a problem from my Emirates from here onwards, unless until they lose a couple of quick wickets in succession. Rajinder impressed every one of us up here in the commentary box. Strike rate of 283. 17 of 6. The big man is still waiting out there.
Straight and high. Hasn't gone anywhere. Fielder comes around. Sam Curran it is. And completes the catch. So a little twist as we come to the end of this match. Will it affect the outcome? But Tajinder has to go back.
There was no need for that. You almost need to run a ball. Just give the strike to your captain, who's in great nick. But that's how you learn in experience. But played a good knock, important knock for his team. But now the pressure is back on my Emirates. The big man is still there. Pollard, the skipper, Gajendra, and departs for 17 of 7. My Emirates 142 for 5 now.
Here's a man who's remained unbeaten with the bat this season. (18) not out in the first game against the Giants, and then that blistering 31 not out in 10 balls against the Warriors.
Yeah, like I said, there was no need for that shot at this stage of the game. Good catch by Sam Curran, very well judged in the end.
Another good delivery from Lucky Ferguson. 2 balls earlier. Was it a wide?
Yeah, he asked for a wide, the batter. But now 2 dot balls. Pressure back on my Emirates. This is the beauty of this DP World ILT20. Now then, required run rate. Let's have a look at the wide ball. He asked for it. The batter went to the umpire.
Maybe some contact on the way through. Akbar Ali, the umpire. So Shepherd off the mark. end of the over. 143 for 5. My Emirates with a real chance of securing their second win this season. They just climbed to 3rd place. Desert Vipers, unbeaten so far, might suffer their first defeat this season. Here's Spain. Picked up. And out. So, chipping away the Vipers. That's a heavy blow for my Emirates, and it could create a little more panic.
Lot more panic. Although the skipper is still out there. Very important wicket for the Vipers. They're back into the game. Absolutely back into the game. It went straight to the fielder. And an easy catch by Hassan Nawaz at mid-wicket. An important wicket for Desert Vipers. Romario Shepherd departs for 1 now. My Emirates 143 for 6.
Rashid Khan, new batter. My Emirates making it much more difficult for themselves. 17 required from just 10 now.
And the dot ball. Let's have a look at the wicket again. Went straight to the fielder in his throat. Easy pickings for Hassan Nawaz.
Didn't show that intention to hit the ball out the park. Romario Shepherd, it was a mere push. Didn't finish the swing. There wasn't that intent to go big. Quick single. And Pollard gets there. So importantly, he gets strike. Rashid Khan off the mark.
They need a boundary. 3 balls to go. Only 1 run from it. Let's have a look. Direct hit probably would have been bye-bye for Pollard. Let's have a look. Oh no, he was home safely. Good backup from skipper. Good over this from Payne. Only 1 run conceded and a wicket on the first ball.
What's Pollard thinking? He's thinking boundary. Thinking boundary. Is it big enough? No! It's not! Catch taken, Hassan Nawaz. So double wicket strike in this over from Payne. And now the Vipers, their fans out.
They're back in the game, big time. They got the wicket of the big man. I thought it's probably go all the way, but no, it didn't middle it. Second catch in a row from Hassan Nawaz at mid-wicket. And the 3rd wicket for Tim Payne. 3 for 29. 2 balls to go off this over. Now, Desert Viper probably are the favourites. Kyle Pollard departs for 23, 144 for 7.
My Emirates 144 for 7 of 80.4.
Well, Chris Works can bat. He has a Test match century. That tells you about his pedigree. It's the pressure of the situation that can get to you. The equation: 16 runs required from 8 balls. And add more pressure. Another dot.
Another dot ball, another slow ball. And this is Kyle Pollard leaving, departing. 2 wickets in an over. Only 1 run has been conceded. 1 ball to go. What an over from Tim Payne.
Last 9 balls, 3 wickets, only 2 runs. And there is another wicket. So 3 wickets in the over. Wicket number 8 for the Vipers. And this is a real special from Payne.
Game-changing over. Under pressure. They were favourites, my Emirates. He came back in the 19th over. Slow ball. The cutter went straight. Middle stump gone. Chris walking back without scoring any runs. And now my Emirates under big trouble. 144 for 8.
AM Gazanfar now with the bat. Did a fine job with the ball, 2 for 32. Now has to try and help in securing 16 runs for his team. Batting alongside Rashid Khan. And the bowler, Kuzaima.
Tanvir. They need a boundary on the first ball, my Emirates. 16 from 6. He's running in, cross seam maybe. Seam up delivery.
Play and a miss. More pressure. Advantage Vipers. Oh, you had to appreciate this effort from David Payne. 3 wickets in that 19th over. The first was Romario Shepherd, then Pollard. Aiming for a maximum. Didn't have the power. Then Wokes just giving himself room, not making contact. And Payne hitting the target. Wide, so you can tell what his plans are. He's trying to go into the pitch, vary his pace.
I think the first delivery was ideal. Full outside off stump. Just go there. And he's got mid-off up in the circle. And obviously backward point on the boundary. And third man, wide third man and backward point on the boundary.
Yeah, giving himself 2 options. Short, pace off, then full and wide. Full. And just short. Importantly for the Vipers, a dot ball.
What a comeback by Vipers. Stuff of the legends by them, absolutely. Another dot ball, another good delivery. It was a low full toss. It has hit top of the bat. 4 overs, 15 runs, boundary required at this ball, otherwise it's all over.
Wide ball. And I guess Lucky Ferguson wouldn't mind this, because here is a bowler bowling to his field. Just didn't get the line right.
I think the idea is to just go either, like you said, either full outside off stump. That's where his field is. That's where the fielders are, on the boundary offside. It's a risk with the slow ball.
Goes high. Doesn't have enough power, so they'll take a couple runs. Brings the equation to 12 from 3. Still gettable.
Still 3 balls to go, 12 runs. He didn't middle it, landed in no man's land. Good effort by Atmire at mid-wicket. So now then, boundary required by my Emirates. Now or never.
Rashid Khan would be thinking react to the ball. That was the second option. Go slow ball into the pitch. But generally he's going to go wide and full. Now he's standing outside off stump. Rashid Khan trying to cover the line of the ball. Trying to counter the plans from Kuzaima. He goes leg side. And he goes long enough. So game still open. My Emirates brings another twist in the finish to match number 9.
Game on. What a shot from Rashid Khan. He stood outside the crease, back of a hand delivery. Like I said, slow ball at this stage of the game is a risk. Just go full pace up. Too late for that now. 6 runs from 2 deliveries. What's going to happen now? Little meaty conference going on between the skipper and his bowler. Tom Moody under pressure. Skipper is having a chat, and of course Tim Payne, one of the most experienced bowlers who bowled beautifully. 4 for 29 in his 4. What an over. He bowled 3 wickets in that over, only conceded 1 run.
Pressure on. 6 required from 2 balls. Lots of advice being thrown in the direction of Kuzaima Tanvir. Rashid Khan, very good in countering this plan. Will he bat outside off again? Yes, he does so. So he's aiming leg side. There is a deep third. And he plays and misses. And it goes through to wicketkeeper as well. So that's 4 more. Comes down to 2 from 1. Game still in a balance.
Could be another super over here. Hopefully, if it happens, it won't go for 1 hour. But yeah, let's have a look. Full toss. Edge keeper missed it. What's going on? Boundary. 14 runs from the over.
Well, Rashid Khan is just inquiring about the height of that delivery. Of course, it was a bottom edge. Just skipped through. Went past the wicketkeeper. So heart and mouth sort of affair in this match number 9. Sam Curran with a word of advice. So to the 2 batters having a discussion. Rashid Khan holds the key. 1 run will lead us into a super over.
And it's a fair delivery.
And it is a fair delivery. So, of course, that measurement from navel to ground with the batter standing is done way before this game. So there is that check with the height of the delivery. It has been ruled as fair. So no questions asked beyond that checkpoint. So the equation, 2 required from 1. My Emirates with that before them.
So every fielder is coming from the circle, inside circle. Let's have a look again. There was a 6. And then, of course, the 4. 14 runs from the over. And a couple of wide balls there as well.
So last ball of the innings, there is a deep backward square, a deep mid wicket and a long on. 3 fielders in that circle offside. Here we go. Slow ball outside off, and they run through. Direct hit, surely run out. So the Vipers, they steal victory from the jaws on this occasion. Once more, they've found a way to win from nowhere. They've gone past My Emirates, and it's the Vipers with their 4th consecutive win this season.
What a comeback. What a game. Finished on the last ball. I thought Rashid probably won the game for My Emirates, but no. Vipers have a different plan altogether. They came from nowhere. At one stage they were favourites in the second last over. And now they won the game. 4 in a row. Top of the table, top of the ladder. What a performance. This will give them so much confidence, and my Emirates must be thinking what we have done.